Farming today has never been so vital in providing for the nutritional needs of the world. With global food demand expected to double in 10 years, farming has to take on this challenge with virtually the same levels of resources. New ideas are needed and every opportunity maximised to ensure output and efficiency targets are met. Underpinned, of course, by strict regulations on food security, health and safety and the environment. Key to this includes the utilisation of all resources and ensuring a maximum return is achieved. Already farming has made huge advances in livestock fertility, crop efficiencies and alternative energy sources. But more is needed. And here you're going to learn about one area where huge potential has yet to be achieved: slurry. Often seen as a necessary evil, where managing livestock waste was viewed as an additional burden on the farming enterprise. Recent legislation has also imposed strict guidelines on managing its storage and disposal. Farmers have had to put significant investment into storage facilities and adapting to the closed period spreading on the land. However, to every cloud there is a silver lining. By understanding more about the effects of slurry on the environment, new storage and spreading methods have been successfully introduced to prevent valuable nutrients being lost at time of application. Now there is a revolutionary new product that will not only enable farmers to get the most from their slurry, but will make the job of managing it much easier. Triple acting Slurrygold, maximising the true potential of your slurry. It achieves this by locking in the valuable nutrients, thereby increasing the slurry's fertiliser value. By breaking down solids and crusts to minimise mixing, and by killing the noxious odours often associated with spreading slurry. After a simple application, you can sit back and let Slurrygold do all the work. By the time of disposal, you will find a much more nutritious slurry that requires minimal mixing and no pungent odours to annoy the neighbours. Slurrygold is a bacterial and enzyme additive that has been specifically formulated through thorough research to optimise the retention of nitrogen. This is how it works. As slurry is added to a treated tank, the bacteria multiply, working away at breaking down the slurry into a valuable source of fertiliser that is much easier to manage. As with all living organisms, all they need are food and air to flourish. But how are the nutrients locked into the slurry? Whilst in storage, slurry loses its nitrogen value through an inefficient nitrification process. This process is composed of two stages: the conversion of urea into ammonia and the conversion of ammonia into valuable organic nitrates. The production of these nitrates, however, is very inefficient. This is because stage 1 is much more productive than stage 2. As a result, too much ammonia is being produced to allow the slower stage 2 process to convert it all into nitrates. As ammonia is very reactive with the air, up to 75% can be lost. This means that as little as a quarter of the nitrogen in slurry is transformed into valuable nitrates. In commercial terms, this equates to an equivalent loss of 30 pounds of fertiliser per tanker of slurry. Slurrygold optimises this process by slowing down stage 1 and speeding up stage 2. Therefore, as ammonia is being produced at a lower rate, more can be captured by stage 2 to be converted into valuable nitrates. This means less nitrogen is lost through ammonia escaping into the air. In fact, trials have shown that up to 3/4 of the nitrogen can be retained. This is the equivalent to a fertiliser saving of 22 pounds per tanker of slurry. Additional to this, the enzymes work at breaking down fibre in the slurry to fuel the bacteria. As a result, the farmer gets the added benefit of a solid free tank. Another benefit Slurrygold provides is the production of organic nitrates. These have the additional benefit of improved uptake versus inorganic fertiliser. Therefore, you are getting a better quality of nitrate through your slurry than commercial forms. To apply Slurrygold is simple. First, treat the tank when it has about 1 to 2 feet of slurry in it, and it is going to be filled. Calculate how much you will need based on what the tank will hold when full. For each 10,000 gallons, dilute 100 grams into 20 litres of preferably warm water. Mix well and apply evenly throughout the tank by pouring through the slats. Repeat this process per 10,000 gallons you have to treat. And that's it. The Slurrygold will do the rest. The results speak for themselves. Significant savings on fertiliser costs, huge reductions in mixing, and of course happier neighbours when the slurry is being spread. And to prove it, here are some examples. Arnold Douglas is a beef and sheep farmer from Limavady. His first surprise came when he went to mix a tank that was often problematic. The usual 2 feet of crust had been reduced to a few inches.
So again, it doesn't take much to break the crust.
No.
And that would normally be a couple of feet.
Oh, at least 2 foot. It's not 3 inches here, right? It's not.
William Lee, a farmer and contractor from Fermanagh, has found huge benefits both in terms of management and grass growth.
So William, what benefits have you seen from the changes that you've made?
Well, I suppose with the Slurrygold now, it leaves the slurry a lot easier mixed, and that'll be a lot more consistent, like, and it's easier to walk through the trail and shoe and improve grass growth, you know.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to walk with, like, and then getting it out in mid-March and all, you know, you have a lot more benefits from the trail and shoe. You get it into the ground better, and just improved consistency with the Slurrygold, you know.
Okay. And then in terms of the grass growth itself, what sort of big benefits have you seen there?
I seen massive benefits last year. We had the Slurrygold in a 300,000 gallons door, and we put on the slurry with 4,000 gallons a acre to trail and shoe, and there was massive difference. A lot less fertiliser used, and really good grass growth.
Okay.
Those were just a snapshot of the results Slurrygold has produced to date. More and more farmers are quickly learning that not only does Slurrygold turn waste into valuable assets, but it also saves a lot of time and money in managing slurry. So contact your local farm care merchant today to find out how slurry truly is worth its weight in gold.